Zhongfang Red Cross International Hospital. This is Dr. Pan. This is Dr. Samson from Mozambique. And about he's learning here for almost 14 months, right? Yes. Okay. So, what's your name here? Can you explain something about that?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. First of all, I would like, from deep of my heart, to thank you very much for the staff of the Zhongfang Red Cross International Hospital for the kind support that they have given me during my stay, during my studies here in this hospital. And to talk about this interview, I would like to break it up into 3 chapters. First, I'm going to talk about achievement, what exactly I learned here. Secondly, I'm going to talk about constraints. The last one, I'm going to talk about my project, my challenge. So, to start about achievements, I would like to say that, today, my feeling is that, this hospital made me daughter. I came here with nothing inside about this year. My background is engineering, and I came here like an engineer, but to learn medicine. And I learned a lot during my stay here. For instance, now I'm capable to receive a patient, like do diagnosis according to the 4 principles, which are to take a pulse, to check the blood, to inspect the tongue, to answer correctly, to inquire or to make question correctly to the patient in such a way that I, as a doctor, understand the disease from which the patient suffers. And also to determine the main, the chief complaint. And after chief complaint, I can go deeper in diagnosis according to the 8 principles of the syndrome differentiation. In that regard, I need to know if the disease belongs to yin, if the disease belongs to yang, if the disease belongs to excess, if the disease belongs to deficiency, if the disease is from external or it's internal, and so on. These are really the main diagnosis that a doctor, a DCM doctor, is obliged to know, so that when he diagnoses correctly, can also give corrective treatment. So the principle is correct diagnosis, correct treatment. So this is basically the 3 things that I learned, and today I am really able to say, okay, the pulse is taut, is wide, is mild, and so on. And after that, as a doctor, absolutely, I need to come up with the main treatment to be given to a patient. For example, if a woman comes with gynecological problems, like scant menstruation or heavy menstruation, after I diagnose if the disease belongs to excess or belongs to deficiency, yeah, I need, for example, to give a main treatment. If that belongs to heat, for example, I need to remove the heat. And in that particular case, we can choose, for example, I can give a prescription like Budzul, Tang, which is a best prescription for gynecology problems. And also, if, for example, the woman presents like scant, regular menstruation, scant menstruation, I can choose, for example, whipping down. This is the light example of what exactly of my achievement, briefly. Just briefly to mention what exactly I learned here. Coming up to the second issue, which is regarded to constraints. Constraint, everywhere you have a constraints, and this cannot be an exception of what constraints affect in terms of studying, in terms of work, in terms of everything. So here, the first thing is that I realize, in my humble opinion, is his study department, the hospital, has so far has not so far presented like a study program, which most of us in a Western way of thinking, so we used to get. That study program we don't have here, and I think that's the reason why some of my colleagues, they didn't exactly understand this Chinese way of teaching, because in Chinese way, in my opinion, what exactly encouraged me is that, as a student, you need to ask the daughter what precisely you need to learn, and the daughter or teacher will provide you with what precisely you need. So other students, maybe they didn't exactly understand that, and some of them ended up, like giving up, or some of them, they didn't like, be satisfied with what exactly they came here to learn. This is the first constraint. The second constraint is, of course, as normal, throughout the whole process, we came across with electricity problem, water problems, so that affected, negatively our studies. But even though, in my particular case, that did not affect me, because even when I studied in England, we had problems with electricity, we had problems of water. So it's not, this part cannot be an exception. That is like a natural thing that can happen any time. Those two are real the constraints that they were like I craved, and they market me a lot during my studies. Coming up to the third issue, which is concerning to my challenges. First of all, I came here to start the TCM just because in my country we don't have a TCM. So the first challenge for me will be to have my country, Mozambique, in a map of TCM worldwide. This is the first challenge, and of course I count on the help of this hospital to set up that one. The second challenge is, in my country, since we don't have a TCM, we as people, we rely only on Western medicine, and the West medicine has limitation, big limitation in my country. So the second challenge is will to provide this TCM to my people in a large scale, which really is a challenge. The next challenge is in human resource alone, I cannot really be able to treat everybody in my country. So the other challenge, is to, reinforce the team of TCM in Mozambique, like getting the Chinese doctors to work there, just because the demand is like 400 to 500 patients on daily basis. This is a huge amount of people demanding to have a treatment in TCM. So that really is a big challenge that I would like to take this opportunity to ask the hospital to support me, to be there, and also to work with me in order to cope with this demand. This is really my intake.
So Joy, you teach Dr. Samson for so long time. Do you have any suggestion to us?
Samson is a very hardworking man, and he works very well here. And for me, I'm a major in acupuncture and massage. So I think for acupuncture, most basic things, the points are the acupoints, and to take care of the patient. That's the most basic thing for a doctor. That's all.
Okay, for me, I think I should summarize something. Dr. Samson, today I can call you Dr. Samson. I think that's right already. Because you come here, you know nothing about that, but today is different. And now you have a combine with the acupuncture massage and also the TCM internal treatment, such so many herbal tea and prescription. Especially, you are very good at the winter stroke, diabetes, and gynecology diseases. And I know you used to our teaching, the way of our teaching the students in clinic. So I think for us, and also Dr. Ming himself, that day we talk about something about your plan or your schedule. So we are also doing, I think we are doing what you want. We can help you in your country. And also I think by yourself, with so short time, you learn so well. I think in the future you will be perfect. Don't worry.